I'm 21 years old, didn't go to college, I have no degree, and my business in the last 36 days has made over six figures profit. Um, Profit. Just want to emphasize that. Um, and there's a lot of things that I want to talk about on this channel and in this video. But the main thing I want to talk about is kind of the mindset that you need to have if you want to be successful when it comes to pretty much anything. And there was a big mindset shift along my journey that was really important to me, and that just like kind of changed everything for me. In this mindset, I'll just say right now, this mindset is to stop focusing on results. Stop having a results based um, mindset, like that I'm working towards results. Don't think like that. You can't think like that. You need to think that you're working towards bettering yourself, improving your process, and just becoming better and like upgrading. Like instead of, I'm trying to think of an analogy. So like in Fortnite, right? Instead of focusing on playing the game, right, and just getting wins, focus on training, focus on creative mode, focus on editing and shit, focus on getting like the best you can at editing, the best you can at aiming, at building, stuff like that. And I know that's just trying to be relatable here, guys. I used to play Fortnite a lot. I don't play it anymore. But like I'm a normal 21-year-old guy, and I'm doing stuff like this, and it's happened pretty quickly, I'll be honest. But my mindset, my belief system, all play a huge factor in this, just because I'm a lot different than most people when it comes to those two things. And you see this around, once you start to adapt this mindset, you'll start seeing it in other places. You'll see it in professional athletes. You'll see it in successful business owners. You'll see it in just like people who are mastering their crafts all around the world. They have that mindset that nothing's going to stop them, that they're going to get better every single day, and the results will come. And they have this belief, which is like a super foundational belief, that what you put in, you get out. What you sow, you reap. And that's a cornerstone. That's a key cornerstone in having this successful mindset, which is super, super important. So this is a little graph I made, and this is literally my journey as an ecom. So this was 2 years ago. So this is my start. This is year one. This is year two of ecom. So this is where I am now. At the start, like I said, for the longest time I had this results-based mindset. So at the start, you're starting out. There's so much shit. I was so bad. There's so much shit I don't know. Maybe I'll even put up like a TikTok video, one of my first ads or something, up on the screen. Like it was so bad. And then hit my first little product like 6 months in. Okay. And this was probably one of the times I felt the best. But then after that, I lost it. I was a beginner. I didn't know what I was doing. It was my first like actual time getting like consistent sales. And so a lot of things failed. And so this was really a demotivating time. I would see people around me, having success like in Discords and stuff like that. I'd be like, when is it going to be my turn? What am I doing wrong? Like, I felt like this was a huge missed opportunity. I felt like this point there, I don't know why it just did that. 1 second. I don't know. I felt like I missed my chance. And so for the next couple months, I just started to like slack off, result to, go back to old habits, and it was really a demotivating time. And then around here, I think I saw this guy who I was with, in one of the first Discords. I saw him starting to do really well. I was like, yo, if he can do it, I can do it. That kind of got that belief back in me. I started testing products again. And then this is where I found my first winner. And I was working on it for a few months. Wasn't really able to scale it. But then when January came, because it was like a gifting product and Valentine's Day was around the corner, I made my first, 10K profit month right here. 10K profit. But then after that, it all went away, and I was back to square one. And this was, not even 6 months ago, guys. Like this, or 6 months ago. And from here to here, I was slacking off. I was in the same spot that I was here, and I was here mentally. Discouraged, belief was low, and what changed is, right about this section, I started to change how I believed. I started to believe, I'm going to reap what I sow. And I just kind of had this blind faith in it, and I put my faith in that stuff, and, I prayed, and then I got to work. Every day I made a list of my process. I checked off that list every day, and that started to make me feel good. I started to get fulfillment from that, not from the results I was getting. I still was like very inconsistent with sales, but every single day I started to give me 1 second, my sister's calling me. Hey Ash, can I call you back in like 10 minutes? Alright, sorry, I'm making a YouTube video. No, it's okay. Alright, I'll call you back in 10. Alright, bye. But like right around here, no revenue. And by the way, I was broke as hell during this. I had rent I had to pay. I had credit cards that had balances on them. It was a really rough period, but what got me out of that, I didn't let it defeat me. I was like, dude, I'm going to grind so hard. I'm going to focus on my process. I'm going to focus on leveling up as a person, as an e-commerce guy. I started watching, all these different YouTube channels, soaking up all this information, implementing it, testing, and just being a student of the game, a genuine student of the game, and taking pride in that. And that was what, started to satisfy me. And then ever since then, find a winning product, and then here I am today, doing 100K net per month. And this might, I doubt it's going to go down just because it's Q4, Black Friday's around the corner. It might dip a little bit after that, but I know I'm going to maintain some sort of level, like this for years to come. And why I believe that is because I've upgraded myself. I've focused on my process. I've learned so much during, this period right here, this period, that like I just know I'm here to stay. And results are fleeting, man. Like I'll hit a 50K day and it feels good, it does. But what feels better to me now is genuinely moving the business forward. Not what the sales are, because the sales are just an outcome of the work you put in, and of the structures you build, and of the teams you build, the processes you build, and the output you put into the business. And so I don't focus on that anymore. Like I don't focus on the revenue. I focus on the inputs. The inputs are all that matter. And so when it comes to e-commerce, it's a hard game. It's a hard thing to believe in. It's a hard thing to really see yourself succeeding. But if you can focus on the inputs as much as you can, that's where the gold is, man. And I know a lot of even gurus and stuff like that. Even a past mentor I had, who they kind of had it easy. They had it a lot easier than me. I think there's this one guy, and he had his first winning product was his first product. Like, first mentioned the first product you put up to. The first product you ever run on Shopify, you get sales, and you end up scaling that to like $1 million a year, right? So that's what he did, and I'm sure he learned a lot along the way. But he hasn't hit months like this. he hasn't done, $700,000 in sales, and I'm gonna do $1 million this month. He's never done $1 million month, and he's been in e-commerce for a while. Why am I gonna do this? There's a reason. Why I'm going to earn this and he's not. Why I'm going to reach that goal and he's not. And that's just because I had a harder path. I had a whole year and a half of ups and downs, of doubt, of building my character, building resilience, all these different things. And I've truly built myself to a level where I'm able to achieve the success. And Battlefield 1's done. And I truly believe that. But yeah, e-commerce, man, it's possible. If you're watching this video and you're having self-doubts, I talk a lot about doubt and self-doubt, but it's possible. I'm a 21-year-old guy. I'm a normal guy. I still drive a 2010 Tacoma. I'm a completely normal kid. I'm a normal kid with, not normal mindset or a rare mindset, a winning mindset. And that's all you need. As long as you have that mindset and you stick to it, that's how you're going to see success. And there's countless times in these dips right here where I'm thinking about quitting, right? It happens all the time. Obviously now it's not going to happen, but I thought about quitting so many times. I thought about shiny object syndrome, switching over to TikTok affiliate. I saw people making fucking so much money with that. I was like, I should switch to that. No. Keep doing what you do. You've already learned so much. Why would you throw that all away? It's like getting a bachelor degree and, some scientific thing and then just switching your career because you're not seeing results. It's pointless. You're wasting your time, basically. Keep sticking to what you're doing. So if you're doing e-com or want to start e-com and you're having troubles, you're having ups and downs, you're having doubt, just keep going. Don't focus on results and focus on the input. Focus on bettering your input and being the best you can at that. And even today, I still watch YouTube. I still try to find information that's going to help me. I still try to learn. I still try to, there's so many things I'm trying to improve, creative output, team building, processes, and just so many different things that I am trying to improve right now as well. And I'm going to continue to do that. It doesn't matter if I'm doing, 10 mil a month. I'm still going to always look to improve. So, and that's the fun. Honestly, that's the fun in it for me, is getting better and learning. That's fun to me. And that's all because of my mindset. So I hope you guys got something out of this. I hope you guys, start to realize that results, they do matter, but process and building your character matters way more. And like I said, I'm a 21-year-old kid who was grinding Fortnite 2 years ago, and now I'm here. And I was able to reach this because I believed it and because I've earned it. I put in that process and I've believed and I've stuck to it. And yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed this video. And yeah, so peace out, boys.